Good afternoon, Scorpions. You know, I am a Scorpio as well, and I've been trying to get to these videos. It's just when the time changes and the seasons change, like in the spring and the fall, it completely zaps me energetically. So it's kind of taken me some time to bounce back. And then there's so much going on right now in the world. My God. And it's like, it's taking all my energy just to like stay out of the fear-based, manic, crazed energy that's going on right now. You know, I'm trying to stay positive, and it takes a lot of energy. You know, I've had to like detox and log out of social media, you know, a couple of days just because it's just so much right now. But try your best not to feed into the fear. You got to understand humanity is a collective energy, and whatever you focus on individually manifests. So imagine what's happening right now. Everybody's focused on everybody. And I keep saying, man, if we could just get one distraction, and let it not be like something, you know, bad where lives are lost, but just a distraction to where everybody can just look at it for a minute and stop looking at this over here, and then watch how quickly it dissipates, because it's energy. It's all energy. And right now everybody's very fear-based, and everybody's focusing their energy on it. And I'm not going to post or share on social media not one more meme about this thing, not one more. It's been fed enough energetically, and that's all I'm going to say about that. But I am going to pull your cards. I'm using my Oceanic tarot deck, my mermaid deck as I like to call them. Give me some cards for Scorpios, myself included. I'll get these cards pulled. I'll probably spend the rest of the month working on videos. It seems like it takes me about half a month to get them all done anymore. And we've got some tarot cards here, and I will pull some clarifiers for it. I'm trying to make some more room here. And I got my charger here. All right. You know, I'm always torn between having the cards pulled ahead of time so you guys don't have to sit here and wait on me, that, or, you know, people thinking that, you know, I just randomly pull cards or set them up some sort of way. So, you know, I'm like, well, let me pull them in front. But, you know, really, to be honest with you, you know, I really don't want those kind of people really. It's too many following me anyway if they don't trust me. You know what I'm saying? It's not the type of energy I'm trying to attract. And believe it or not, what we focus on and what we believe to be true is true. Same with being sick. So don't sit around and focus on and worry about getting sick, because guess what? Will ultimately happen. That's what's happening to everybody right now. I told you, it's energy, and it's growing and growing. So if you could try to stay positive, have positive thoughts, try to focus your energy on something else, it will help lift the vibrations of the planet right now, which is what is needed. My energy oracle cards. Come on. Oop, that one wanted to come out. That one wanted to come out. I'll pull one more of these. I really like those Sex Magic Tarot deck. That Sex Magic Tarot deck, I really enjoyed that deck. But I like to switch it up. I got some more cards I'm about to order. Come on. And a vampire deck. Give me a vampire oracle card. Come on. Give me one. And I'm going to take that one. That one's screaming at me right now. Choose me, choose me, choose me. And I want to pull one more. I'm going to pick your Love Your Inner Goddess. I got the rest of my cards packed up because when I stopped doing my channel for a while, I was like, well, let me pack my cards up. So I still have like a ton of other cards. I think I'm going to kind of switch them out off my table. I got this nice tarot cloth now, which is really nice. Come on. If I had a higher table, I'm working on getting it together. Here I'm focused on what I don't have instead of being blessed and grateful for what I do have. Come on. One more card now. I'm going to take this one. It's screaming at me. All right. So the first card that we have is the Five of Pentacles. And you notice here at the bottom it says abandonment. So what I'm getting here is that you are working through any type of fears that you have of abandonment right now. I feel like you've really been worried about the person that's in your life right now. Worried that they're going to leave, worried that they are going to abandon you like others have in the past. And so this has been like a consuming fear for you. And the message that's coming through for Spirit is that if you keep focusing on it, it's going to be like the self-fulfilling prophecy. Because this connection that you have with this other person is mutual. And you have nothing to worry about. So you really need to work on clearing out these fears that you have right now before it manifests in your life. Because a lot of the information, a lot of the spiritual downloads I've been like channeling lately have been stop creating stories. Just realize that everything is energy. And when you do create a story, make sure it's a positive story. And make sure it's not a story like this, because whatever stories you are creating in your mind becomes your physical reality. And so a lot of times we have to understand that whatever's happening is just energy. It's just the energy of whatever it is that you have been focusing your energy on is coming to fruition. We have the Toad. And this is the Literary Witches Oracle, and I'm going to open up the book and see what it says about the Toad. If I can find it. Humor, the grotesque, and joy. So I'm getting that, there's a few of you out there that actually even have a dark humor. I love a dark humor. And humor is very therapeutic. I know when I have had like different periods in my life where I've been really low and I've been going through some things, I really turn to humor in comedy. And on the soul level, we really are very light and very funny. We don't take things so seriously. And we're not always trying to read between the lines and try to figure things out. We keep things light. And that is how we have more joy in our life. So the message that's coming through from Spirit is to lighten up, because we Scorpions tend to be very intense. And stop taking everything personally. Different offenses or things that we view as offenses, things that people might say to us that might offend us, and then we hold grudges. Let things go. Learn to just let things just slide off, because once again, you're creating your reality. So lighten up in a relaxed energy. It's a lot easier to manifest than it is when you're in this energy of control. And in the best way to gauge this is to, if you feel like you need to be doing something, then you don't. Because the soul itself, who we are, inside, when you take these meat suits off, is all about being instead of doing. So if you're trying to do things, as far as controlling your connection with this other person, stop it. Practice being and accepting, and lighten up your energy and try to be, more humorous. Six of Wands, success. So I am seeing that you are having a lot of success, whether it be a business, a job, a promotion I'm getting for some of you. I'm getting quite a few businesses opening up. Maybe you're starting a channel. Lots of success. And if you have not yet seen the success, it is coming with the Six of Wands energy. We have the Envy card. So you need to be very, very careful that a lot of times we'll be envious of other people for what they have. Or we go into this competitive mode where we want to be the best, and we don't want other people to do what we can do. It bothers us. And this will block your blessings, because you are so focused on something else and someone else. And not just that, but this is a hater energy, low-key hater energy. And when you do that, it's a boomerang effect. So you want to make sure that you stop worrying about what others have and be grateful for what you have, and focus on what you have and not what you don't want. Focus on what you do want more of. But if you are in this energy of really wanting to compete with, really wanting to win, this cutthroat type of energy, trying to get to the top by any means necessary, there's a boomerang effect. So be very, very cautious about how you treat others. That message is coming through for some of you. We have the Ace of Wands, growth. And yes, there's been a lot of growth in the past few months. But the message that's coming through from Spirit is to make sure that you watch your intentions, everything that you do. Make sure that you know what your intention is going into it. Because once again, we are manifesting at a rapid rate. So make sure that you know what your intention is. I check in with my intentions daily to make sure that my intentions are pure. And this is how you manifest more goodness into your life, and you don't have that whole negative boomerang effect of negative energy coming back to you, because there is a lot of success here, and you are in a mutual connection. You are successful financially right now, and if you're not, it's coming. But we have the imprisonment card, and I feel like this is being imprisoned in your mind. Really get to know yourself, really check in with yourself. If you can be the observer of your thoughts, of whatever's going on inside of that head of yours, if you can be the observer, guess who the observer is? The observer is your soul. That's who you truly are. Don't identify with your thoughts, because any type of conditioning that you've taken on in this physical body that you're in is not your identity. Your identity is the observer, the person watching the thoughts, the the soul that wants you to be still and to trust and have faith that all good things are coming your way. So stop worrying about losing things, about loss, about abandonment, because I think there was another loss. There's another loss card here. Very worried about loss. And I understand with things going on in the world right now, it's very easy to get caught up in fear of loss. Like, man, I'm just going to lose everything financially. But when you do that, see, because we have the loss card, Seven of Swords. And so we have abandonment and we have loss. And these are fears. And these are very real fears. And understand, if you focus your energy on them, guess what you're going to get? So if you can find just one thing today to be grateful for, do so, because, you know, it's really hard for me now as a tarot card reader. This is the reason why I quit my channel for a while, because yes, I can sit here and tell you the future or whatnot, but you are like the one that has all the power. So if I tell you like positive things that I see in a card, you're going to believe them, or you should, and then you're going to manifest those, because whatever you believe to be true is true. So am I telling you that you're going to be abandoned or you are going to experience loss? No, these are fears that you are having that you need to clear out. We have main male. So once again, and this could be main female, the relationship that you are in is mutual. It is, and you don't have anything to fear. And if you really could see how you have been manifesting this thus far, even shitty things, you would really take your power back, your whole manifesting power. Once again, perfect example. Look at this fear-based energy that's running amok right now. That's why I personally am trying not to feed it, and I'm encouraging anybody who probably all my videos this week, next week, are going to be about stop feeding the fear. Now, am I saying not be cautious? Am I saying not be safe? Am I saying, you know, social distance, whatever it is you're going to do? No, but I'm saying energetically clear your fears, because they are manifesting. Knight of Pentacles, trust. You can trust this relationship. And if you have not yet met this person, you're going to. This is going to be a very high vibrational match, because you're aware now of how energy works, because you've had this growth, because you've had this enlightenment and this awakening to where you realize that there's more than that's going on in the universe than what meets the eye. And you are going to meet this person if you haven't already. If you've met them, it's going to advance to the next level of intimacy. We have the prey, stalked, invaded, watched. So I feel like this is the energy of an ex. Someone who you might have walked away from, who you chose yourself, and you've been really focused on yourself, and they are really seeing that growth that you have. They're seeing it. I feel like they're watching you on social media, asking mutual friends about you. And the guidance that's coming through is, if you don't want this person anymore, go ahead and block them. Because once again, you're feeding into something that you don't want. But if this is someone that you would like to have a future with, go slowly. Start out as being friends. And I'm getting, for some of you, maybe this person's blocked you on social media. Maybe you've been blocked for a while, and they've been considering unblocking you, because they really want to be next to you. They want to feel your energy, even if it is just on social media. That message is coming through for somebody. Two of Swords, crossroads. So this is going to be the crossroads that you're going to be at. Do I give this person here another chance? Do I risk getting hurt again? Or do I continue with this new person that I have a mutual connection with, that's higher vibrational, that I'm learning from? And the guidance that's coming through from Spirit is to just go with the flow. Make sure that you practice non-attachment and that this new relationship is not a codependent one. Make sure that it is one based on friendship first. Friendship and intimacy and trust. That is going to be key. That's going to be paramount. Be there for you. Make sure you're not, this new connection, it is very much a mutual connection. And I'm sensing that this is someone that you can really rely on, that has really been there for you. Possibly started off maybe even as a rebound relationship, but they've really been there for you. Make sure that that is not the only reason you're staying with that person. That's why it's going to be very important to practice non-attachment and to make sure you're not codependent, and make sure that this relationship is based on mutual understanding, friendship, communication at all times. That is going to be paramount. I'm going to pull one of these lovers tarot cards, or oracle cards, lovers oracle. And then I'm going to wrap this up. Embrace through each other, you find the missing pieces. So this person is here to teach you and to help, really help you to face different shadow aspects of yourself. They are here to help you, to show you what you need to work on, and to teach you how to have a meaningful, rewarding relationship, a healthy relationship. And why are you doing this? Are you doing this for the other person? No, you're doing this for you. You're doing this so that you can learn to have a healthy relationship. And this person is here to teach you. Wow, this was a beautiful reading, Scorpio. Well, if anyone would like to have a personal reading right now, those are $25. I will post my email address in the description of the video, and you can pay through Cash App or PayPal, and I'll send you your own personal video. No one else can see it. It'll just be a link just for you and I. So thank you for watching.